Hello, I'm back with video number 2 of my next tutorial, or current tutorial. Yeah, I'm ready just to crack on and just go with the flow and narrate all the stitches that I do so that you can hopefully follow along as clear as possible. And if you are struggling in any way, just send me a message or leave a comment and I will reply if you have any questions, that kind of thing. Happy to help. Okay, so I think to start off with, okay, so if you can see my little sketch here, what I'm planning to do now is this sort of area here, because I want to create a nice brow shape like that. So I want to build up this area, which will actually be a part of the bridge of the nose, and then this bit here nice and high. So that's what I'm going to do next with you. So let's take our eye and let me just have a look, gauge it. So I'm going to be using the middle. I still have my 3 yarn green colors. Okay, I've got my dark, my very light one, and my middle green color. So I'm going to start this row off with the middle shade of green, if I can get the end. Yes. Okay, so you can see I painted my nails, by the way, because I couldn't bear it any longer looking at them on the video. Ugh, right. Yeah, so if you sort of get your eye and eyeball your piece compared to mine, this is where I'm popping my hook, and that's where I'm going to be adding my yarn. So here we go. Let's pull through that green. So looking at the picture, we just need it to go up quite immediately, and then we'll just cut across. Okay, so let's start by doing 3 chains. 1, 2, 3. In the next stitch, let's do a double crochet, another double crochet, and again in the next, another double crochet. Let's see. Double crochet again, and I'm going to pop another stitch in the same space there. You can see that they're facing that way, so I want to bring it up without pulling it. So I'll bring it around without it pulling the yarn across too much, so that's a bit better. Let's go for a half double crochet in the next, and finish it with a single and a slip stitch, and cut that. Oh, looks better already. Right, hang on. There we go. Pop that around the back. Okay, cool. That's that so far. I love the colour. Oh, right. Okay, see, I like how that is pointing that way, because that's kind of perfect to the section. I don't know, it just seems, I just wanted to do it and I haven't got the words to describe why. Okay, so when we did that chain 3, I'm going to add some more of that green into the chain 3, the 3rd chain. Okay, so here we go. Let's pull it through. Right, chain 2. Let's chain 2 this time, because it doesn't have to go. Oh no, we could chain 3. Chain 3. Right, yarn over. Let's do a double in the next stitch, and then go straight down into a single in the next stitch. And then I'm going to skip a stitch, and I'm going to slip stitch into that one. That's to hopefully, yeah, make it so it lies flatter at the top. Cut that, finish off, pull through, pop it round the back. Okay, let me see. Okay, right, I'm gonna do this bit after, so I'm gonna go. Okay, so grab your eye, and about there, is where I'm going to go for my lightest green, and I'm going to be doing this arch section. I'll find the end. Ooh, right, so I'll just show you there again. It's about there on my eye, so pull it through. So chain 1, and let's go single into the next, half double crochet in the next, double crochet in the next, double crochet again in the next one. Okay, so I'm sort of building it up. I'll do another double in the same space, a double in the next, and another double, half double crochet in the next, half double crochet. Ooh, that's pulled it a bit. Another half double crochet. Yeah, okay. And what I want to do is chain 2, slip stitch into the next. There we go. All right, so I'll just spin it. There we go, cut that. Pull through. There we go. All right, so it's obviously a lot more dramatic than what I've done on the crochet compared to the picture. So I'm going to bring it up a lot more. Hang on. So grab the same colour green again and pull through. Oh, let me show you where. I'm going to add it. So that's my slip stitch. That was the single. That second stitch in. Okay. Pull it through. Chain 1. I'm going to go straight into a double crochet, and again in the next a double crochet, double crochet again in the next one, and double in the next, and in the same space let's do a half double crochet, that's it, and a single in the next, and finish with a slip stitch in the next one. Oops, and we'll have a look at that. Okay, it's going up a lot now, isn't it? That's good. Okay, cut that. There we are. It looks weird at the minute, but hopefully it'll look okay when I've done it. So I want to add a bit up here, unless I start with a chain 3 and work down. I don't know. I think I will. I think I'm going to, right, so let's take that middle green again, and what was that stitch? That was the chains, wasn't it? Chain 2 I did. So in the top of the chain right there, that's where I'm going to add the colour, which is there, the middle shade. Okay, pull it through. I don't know if this will work, but I'm going to try. So chain 3 or 4, chain 4 actually. Okay, now what I want you to do, second chain from hook, do a slip stitch. Okay, like that. In the next chain, do a single crochet, and then do another single crochet in the third. Okay, let me just see. Ooh, yeah, like that. I think that'll work. So if I went straight into there, it would make it go up a little bit too much. I kind of want it like that. So I think I'm going to have to pop a stitch in the top of the next stitch that we did from the row before. Yeah, and that was a single. Another single in the next. Yeah, actually, let's keep going across. Single in the next stitch. another single, single, and then I think what I might do for the next part is add my what colour? I'll add the lighter. So we're going to crochet with the 2 strands of yarn. Okay, so I haven't cut this piece off. I'm just going to hold that there and join like this. So okay, I've got the 2. In the next stitch I'm going to try and pull through the 2 just about. It can be a bit fiddly, but yeah. Okay, so I've got the 2. Single crochet in the next. In that sort of space where we did the slip stitch or the chain 1, I'm just going into the black stitch. I'm going to do another. Sometimes if you bring through just the 1, it's fine, okay? Don't worry. It adds to it, I think. So I'm going to be adding oh, hang on. Let's do another single, if I can get it in. So another single, there we go. And I'd go to, do you see that's like a chain 1 there? I might just go into the next stitch and slip stitch. And no big deal if you just bring through the 1 strand. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that'll be fine. Let's do that. Pull through the back. Right then. So that looks a bit weird, that does, but I'll fix it. Okay. I think what I'll do is add a couple of stitches here, just so that little dip isn't there. I don't like that dip. It'll be, yeah, I think it'll be a problem if I leave it as it is. Okay, so get the same colour yarn as that, which is the middle colour green. Here we go. So I think I'll just add it about there, just before it goes down, dips down. Obviously, if you haven't got such a dip like that, then you could skip this part. Okay, so I'm going to skip the next like stitchy area and go straight into where the dip is, and then do a crochet, single crochet, and then well, I don't know what that is there. It's like a little stitch. In the next, just do a single, and then so it's working up the other side of the chain, isn't it? So it's a bit weird. How about we just do some slip stitches like that? So that's a slip stitch, and I'm going to slip stitch into the end like that. There we go. That's a bit better. I feel a bit better about that. Cut that off. There we go. Right. That's the eye taking more shape. Right. Okay, next. I still feel like it needs a little bit more up here, so I'm gonna use I might use the darkest colour. Darkest shade of green. Grab that. Mine's knotted up. Look, as always, knotted. Done. Right. So, I just want to sort of by there. That's where I'm going to add my dark colour green. There it is. There we go. Chain 1 and single crochet in the next. There we go, like that. I suppose I missed a bit like that, where I missed a bit, but yeah, it should work. Do another single in the same space, I think that's what I'm feeling like it needs. Yarn over, and let's do a half double crochet, a half double crochet in the next, and single in the same, and then skip one and do a slip stitch. There we go. Pull it through. Right, so we could add that brow. I'm going to do it black. Alright, so let's get the black yarn, and if I hold it that way up, firstly I'm just going to add it in to there. I don't know, it's some sort of loop, I don't know, but that's what I'm putting mine into. Just put it in the end of that chain. I think it was the slip stitch, isn't it? Yeah, the slip stitch that we did. Oh, I'm waffling. Right, okay. Chain one. In the next stitch, do a single crochet, and I just about got it through, and it seems to be the back stitch, but it's, yeah, whatever is available to you, just pop it in. There we go. Single into the next, like that, and another single. Right, and what I'm going to do is, you can see there's a stitch there. I'm going to skip it and go into this one with a single. And hopefully now it should be straightforward, just going up and over the arch. Keep going with single crochets now, all the way across and up. There we go, keep going. So I'm going to stop the black stitches just after the green, or maybe into the same. No, I'll do an extra one there, and then I'm going to slip stitch just by there. Okay, there we go, cut that. I can always exaggerate the brow a bit more in surface stitches after. So that's what it's looking like so far. Okay. Like I can make it more like clean cut by doing like a surface stitch here, but I won't do that until the end. It might not need it, but we'll see. The next thing I'm going to do is just build up this little area here, and I'm probably, so I'll do underneath the eye. So let's do, even though the picture isn't showing it, I want it to look pretty distressed and, yeah, darker. But to start off with, I'm just going to add the same colour as here, the middle colour. Okay, here we go, let's grab that. So let's just do a couple of stitches underneath the eye. So I'm going to start it with a chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Yarn over, and in the next stitch let's just do a double crochet again in the next. I'm going to carry on doing doubles. That's a double, a double, 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 yeah, double again. Just to show you, I think this is going to be a half double crochet, another half double crochet in the next, half double crochet again, keep going with the half double crochets, and I think, yeah, next one will be a single. Let's just finish it off with a couple of singles. Actually, that'll be a slip stitch. That'll be, yeah, I've got another idea. Right, there we go. So that's my starting underneath the eye. There we go, pull that through underneath the eye. So I think I'm going to mix some dark colours here. So with the black and dark green, I want to do a couple of stitches there just to, yeah, I don't know. There we go, right. Sorry. Okay, look, in the last single crochet on the last row, that's where I'm going to add the black and the dark green. And I'm just going to work up this way, just here. So chain 1, where we did the slip stitch, let's add a single in there with the 2 yarns. Yeah, and then another one, single. Oops, there we go. Again, it doesn't matter if you accidentally only pull through the one, just keep on going. So in the next stitch, let's do another single. And I'm going to do another single in the same space. And another single crochet in the next. Ooh, there we go. Finishing it with just using the dark green. So in the next space, I'm going to do a single crochet and slip stitch into the side of the chain that we did with the other colour green. There we go. There we are. Because what I want to do next, I want to add like a black line underneath there. So I'll show you where, I think, looking, if you have the eye this way, by the iris, no, by the side of the eye colour, let's just bring our hook roughly about there to add the black, which is still connected, so I'll just cut it. Okay, so pull through, chain 1, and I'm sticking with singles. Okay, so single crochet in the next, and keep going across. I think what I'll do is skip that chain 1 and pop it through there to do a slip stitch like that. Okay, let's get that cut, pull through, there we are. Now I want to use the dark colour starting from about here. Well, actually, let me look. Yeah, no, let's start. Okay, so looking at the eye upside down, that's the chains. So I'm just going to pop it in to the first double crochet. Let me just get the dark green. Oh, there it is. Right. So let's add in, pull it through like that. Add in that green. Chain 1, single in the next. Single in the next, half double crochet in the next stitch, and again in the next, half double crochet, yeah. So where we joined the black, I'm going to do a stitch in there too with the green, so half double crochet again, then I'm going straight into singles into the first single crochet of the black. So single crochet again in the next, whoops, hang on, single crochet again, there we go. Let's just have a quick look, yeah, like that. Single crochet again. I'm going to add another one in there, just, yeah, to hopefully, so it won't curl. Single crochet again, single crochet in the next, single crochet in the next, and where we did the slip stitch, just Yeah, let's just go over it like that. Single, single again, and slip stitch into the next. There we go. It's typical that I decide to do a tutorial video today, of all days, when they are doing DIY outside the shop. There's another building opposite and just up a bit. They're having their, I don't know, roof done or something. But oh my goodness me, it's noisy. It's fine, but it's a bit annoying when I'm trying to concentrate and record and the audio is awful. You should hear the, well, obviously you've done the first video. It sounds terrible when that lorry was going by. Okay, anyway, let's do some more lines. So grabbing your eye, let's do some more black lines. So this one by here, hang on a sec. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna do another line of black. So let's pull through the black about by here, gauge it about the same on yours. Look, I got my hair, don't want that. Right, so chain one, I keep doing that, single crochet in the next, and just a couple more single crochets right the way around, like this. Keep going, single crochets, single crochets, and I'll do another one where I just did that last single and slip stitch into the black on the side. There it is. Cut that, finish off. Okay, there we go. So it's hopefully starting to look like a nice tired eye, angry. I don't know what kind of expression it is, but not a nice expression. Okay, so now what I want to do is just build up this section here of the nose, and then we can start adding this eye. Okay, so with that in mind, I want to use, what one do I want to use? Okay, I'm going to use my middle, the same color yarn as this one, which is my middle green shade. And just get, right. Okay, so I mean, I'm going to continue making his eye nice and baggy, but for this tutorial, I'm just going to move on now to the next eye. So, about, let me see, so about there, whoops, on my eye, that's where I'm going to be adding the green. So, let's start with a chain, let me just see, chain 3, so that was 1, 2, 3, double crochet in the next space, half double crochet in the next, half double crochet in the next, single in the next, and another single going up there, single there, another single, that's a single, and I think, no, I'm going to do another single crochet. Actually, you see where it's coming out like a whoop by there? I might just do a half double in the next, just to exaggerate that a bit more, and then in the same space do a single and then slip stitch to bring it back down. Like that. Okay, there we go. So that's how it's looking so far. And I think we are about ready to add the other eye. So what I'm thinking to do is, let me just think. I'm thinking, okay, right. I think I'm gonna just start making the other eye. I think, stop avoiding it, Rhiannon. I'm avoiding it. Okay, so, right, I'll just pop that to one side. Grab your black yarn and let's hope this works. I hope it works. Okay, so starting with a magic ring. Okay, here we go. Whoop, right. And I don't know, let's just do chain one. Do 4. I'm thinking 4 at the minute. So 4 singles into the magic ring. So that's 2, 3, and 4. And pull it. Okay. Okay, right. Then where you pulled it, and I'm sorry it's really awkward to see. Do a chain 1. And into the ring again, just do a single crochet and then slip stitch into the chain 1 or the first stitch of doing the magic ring. Okay, there we go. Let's just cut that and see what we got at the end of it. There we are. Pull it through. Right, so even though the picture's not great, I'm just gonna pop it there and also just sort of look at it next to my eye. Yeah, I think it'll work. So let's do, what I should have done is look at an actual photo of someone's eye looking over to the right. But no, never mind. I'm not that organized. Okay, so I'm going to use my very light red. Why not? Here we go. So where is it now? Let me just see where we left off so you can follow along with it. Okay, yeah. So where I did the slip stitch, it's at the bottom. Okay, so just so you know where I am when I'm joining my reds. And I'm going to join the reds at the top from where that slip stitch was. Okay, so it really is no big deal, I suppose, if you don't do it exactly as I do it. Anyway, okay, so pull it through, chain 1, and let's do a single crochet in the next stitch. I'm probably going into the back loops only, just to get me going, because there's not much to play with. So single crochet, do another one in the same stitch. Okay. It's a weird, just keep on going around. Single crochet in the next available space. Single crochet again. Oops. There we go. Another one in there as I'm going around. Okay. Another single crochet, and I think I might do a slip stitch as we come round to the right of the iris. So that was a slip stitch, and I'll do another slip stitch, and in the chain 1 where we joined, I'm doing another slip stitch. So it's going to be very close, but I don't know. Cut it, pull through. Okay, let's get the middle colour, red. And I'm going to join it at the top again where I just did my slip stitch. There we are. Chain 1, single into the next stitch, and again single. Do another. I'm going to do 2 singles in that one. A single in the next. Actually, another single. 2 in the same space again. Alright, there we go. Single in the next, another single, and I'm going to do some slip stitches in the back loops, which will, well, I don't know, I can't remember if that was a slip stitch or a stitch, but I'm just going to back loop it and do some slip stitches around with the darker colour. Try not to do them too tight, because that will definitely make the piece curl. So I was just almost telling myself that actually, because anyway, just shut up, Rhian. So I'm just slip stitching fairly loosely around the iris. Let's get a bit more. And then where, if I do a slip stitch there, it's going to be like a dip. So I'm going to do a single into there just to bring it up to the top so that I can slip stitch into the top there. Oh, sorry, it's gone a bit. The focus is going funny. All right. So, pull it through. Let's see. So that was the top. It's got a bit of a fluffy pull there, but I'll fix that. Right, let me just see. Okay. What I want to do now is add a little tiny touch of white. Yeah. So I'm going to do a little bit of white here, which would be joining it about there, but it is going to be a couple of stitches, like not many stitches I should say. Hang on, right, let me just get my white. Got my white, and let's just go with it. Okay. Alright, now all I want to do is chain 1 and single crochet in the next, and then slip stitch. So that's it. Cut that, pull it through the back. Right. Okay. And then what I want to do is add a little bit of white here. So that's where I'm going to be joining the white. I'm not going to be doing much on this side either. So let's just chain 1, yarn over, half double crochet in the next. Oop, did I skip a stitch? I did. Hang on. Yarn over and do a half double crochet in the next. Okay, there we go. And half double crochet in the next. And let me just see. And then single crochet, in the same space, and slip stitch in the next to finish that off. So that's how it's looking. I don't know if it is looking perfect, but anywho. Okay, next, let me just see. Right, let's add some black. So to the end here of where the white is, you can add your black. Okay, so let's add some black. Okay, adding my black, chain one in the back loop of that one because there's not much of a stitch, and then that was a single crochet, single crochet, single crochet in the next. Right, and what I want to do is yarn over in the same space. Let's do a half double crochet. Then chain one, and then in the stem of that half double crochet do a single crochet, and in the and then just in the first red section or stitch do a single, do another single in the next, single, where I joined the white, that's where I'm popping in my stitch, that's a single crochet, and then let me see, single crochet here, and then I'm just gonna slip stitch into the next, like so. I should have drawn a better eye to follow. It's really hard. Okay. But so long as it looks good with the other eye, I'm happy. Right, hang on. Okay, let me see. I think I'm going to add that fleck of white in now because it bugs me. Right, let's just pop in a bit of, do a surface stitch of the white. There we go, pull it through. There. Gives me more of an idea, I don't know why. It just looks better. Right. Okay. Right. Let's see. So I think what I'm going to do is do some dark green. So dark green. So I'm going to work. I'm just, probably messing this up, but never mind. I'm sure it's fine. Okay, so what we'll do is, so where we did this section here, let's just come in a bit from there. Mine is, well, where the, it's just about there. Can you see that? It's about like a chain and a one stitch. Okay, third kind of stitch across or in. So let's do chain 2, and in the same space do a single crochet, and then do a single crochet in the next, single crochet in the next, single in the next, and a slip stitch in the next one, and cut that and finish. Cut that, It's really hard doing a little eye. Like this. I'm not a fan of doing profile pictures. Like, well, anyway. Okay. I'm gonna add a couple more stitches up here just to bring it up a little bit more. So add in the dark yarn, the green. Let's just do a couple more by here. Chain 2. Let's just do half double crochet in that same space. Whoops. Half double crochet and single in the next and slip stitch into the next. So sort of bringing it up. Okay. Right. Yeah, I don't mind that. Okay, so I'm going to add another bit of the green, dark green, just to build it, kind of like how we were doing it by there, we were building that up for the brow. I'm going to add another 2 chains and, 3 chains, slip stitch into the second chain, single into the next, and where you joined it or added your yarn, single in there, and then slip stitch into the next. Hopefully that's worked out nice. Okay, that's it there. Hang on. So do you see what I'm trying to, I don't even know if I can see what I'm trying to do, and it's hard to explain, but this is where that angry brow is going to be added, like that. Because obviously it's, if you imagine this I flipped, it's that section that would be by here. So I think I can get away with doing that now. So we can add the black to this section. We'll just go for it, shall we? Right. So at the top of that chain where you did the slip stitch, it's like a little loop. I'm going to add the black. If I can get, there it is. Right, got the black. Let's put it through. Chain 1 in this, no, not in the same one. We'll just go straight into the next. Well, it was like a slip stitch, wasn't it? So I'm going into the back loop there. So it's one loop of it. Just, it feels too awkward to try and force it through the 2. So that's a single crochet again in the next, single crochet again in the next. I'm just going to do all singles for this bit. Single crochet, single crochet, single crochet, another one there, and I think we can get away with a half double in the next. Actually, I lied. Another half double crochet. That was kind of in like the slip stitch, so it was a bit tough to get in, but just work with what you got. And another half double crochet and finish it with a slip stitch into the black or somewhere. Ripping my yarn like that. Oh yeah, like that. That's all right, isn't it? Phew. Okay, this is why I was reluctant to start a YouTube channel and try and teach people, because I feel like most of the time I'm still learning and I do make a lot of mistakes. So well, yeah, I think trial and error, but yeah, that's not too bad. That's okay. Right. Okay, so that's looking all right, isn't it, like that? So let's attach this eye that we've started to make to the other side, okay? So it's just lining it up as best as you can. Yeah. So I'm going to use, because I'm going to be attaching it, I know we've got black here, but because we're attaching it to this, I'm going to use the same colour yarn there, okay? I'm going to sit down and do it. Right, hang on. So, first of all, let's just cut a piece of yarn. We don't need much. Pop a knot in the end and thread my needle. I could have got a bigger darning needle, but I didn't. Hang on. Oh, I'm an idiot. There we go. I got it. Right. So let's just line up. If I pull it down, put that there. So let's just have a look. Right. So I want the eyes to, the bottom of the eyes to somewhat line up. I think that works quite good there. If you want, at this point, you can use stitch markers to just attach it and just sort of somewhat hold it in place. I might do that. I've got some to hand. Okay, and they're green. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just attach it just so it doesn't lose the position. Ah, come on. Right, stick it in first, right there. Right. So, well, if I just do it, this is going to be just doing it to what you think looks right. There's not really a wrong. Like that, maybe. I might move the dot on that eye yet, the fleck of light. We'll see. I don't know, it looks okay actually. Right, okay, so so the eye, I might have my eye just on an angle, ever so slightly, like that, going up, but not much. That's the goal. But I'm just going to sew it in place. So that's, I'll bring it up closer. That's roughly where I'm putting it. Okay, so let's just do it. Okay, so I think I'll just start there. And what I'm going to do is, if it was the same colour that I was sewing it to, I would just stick it in, it'd be fine. But because it's a different colour, I'm going to go into the back loops or behind it as best I can, so that it disguises the stitches. Oh my goodness, the workmen out there. Noisy. Right. Okay, now I can take that stitch marker off. Okay. Oops. I can hold it like that. Pull that. So back into the green. Down there. Right. It's kind of holding quite nice there. I might just go up and do a stitch there. Pop it in the back. Okay, that's secure enough, I think. So I'm just gonna leave that dangling. Right, okay. Next. So next I'm going to add a bit more green here to the nose. So I'll do that by getting the same colour green and twisting it this way. Let's, well, where we joined it by there, that's fine. Let's add the green. Chain 1, yarn over. They were chains, weren't they? So just work into the chain, do a half double crochet into a double crochet in the next. Okay, so kind of want to just bring it out because it's like that. Double crochet in the next. Oh, hang on. So it's a bit of a weird stitch. I might go into the back loop like that. Oops. Double crochet. Now let me just see. I'm going to lay it flat a minute. So would that work if I sewed that to that like that? I don't think it looks that bad actually. I know I wanted it upwards, but maybe one more. Okay, if you like it like that, mine, you know, go ahead. I was just gonna like pull it through and sew it like that, but I'm gonna do another double crochet in the next stitch and see what that looks like. One more, I'm gonna do it again. Double crochet in the next. Let me just have a look. Oh, I like that. Yeah, no, yeah, that's better. So yeah, that's cool. So I'm gonna sew that to that now. Oh yeah, I like that. Because even if I have to give him a bit of a bump in his nose, I don't mind, you know. Yeah, so hang on. Cut. Actually, I cut it a little bit longer. I can use it to sew. Pull through. Now, let's sew this section here to the white. Okay? Let's do that. Right, let's pull through. There we go. So here we are. I'm gonna go, remember, I'm gonna disguise my stitching by just sort of almost sewing it behind, because there's two different shades into my green. Look at that, that's all right. Into the back, like so. And there we go. I'm happy with that. Right, marvellous. Okay, so that's that almost, yeah, coming to shape. So what I would do is when I come to do the nose, work down like that, and then when I'm happy with the shape of the nose that I've done, I would do a surface stitch just to bring that and make it look like it is, you know, that edge of the nose. Nice clean line. But we'll do, you can, yeah, that's fine. That's fine for now. Okay, so what we need to do is fill in this gap here, and I'm thinking to use two colours. So I'm going back to my bright green and mixing it with this colour. So that's what I'm going to do. Let's add the two colours together. So yeah, we'll just sort of start here, work the way down, and then steadily sew that section together, and then we can, yeah, connect it like that then, if that made any sense whatsoever. So in the top of the eyebrow, let's just add in the two yarn colours, the two pieces of yarn. All right, so yeah, let's see. There we go. So I've got it through. Right, here we go. So chain one. Oh, it's so difficult sometimes. Okay, I got it. So chain one. In the next, let's do a single crochet. Oh dear. Now, this is because I've got such a small hook, but it is, yeah, it's fine. It's a bit fiddly, but it's fine. Struggle through. Right. half double crochet in the next. I think I'm doing back loops because we haven't got much to play with for the eyebrow. Let's just stick to back loops. Okay, half double crochet, and again, whoops, oh dear, half double crochet, and another one, oh goodness, hang on, it is fiddly, half double crochet, so you can kind of see. Let's go down into singles. I'm folding it, right, so let's go single crochet, yep, single crochet again, single, whoops, well, it doesn't matter, I'm going to carry on, I just pulled through the one. Single crochet again, there we go, let me just see, I think I can stop there, yeah. So what I'll do is, you see how that's going across, I can just pop it through there and slip stitch so it attaches it. I'll see if it looks okay. If it looks rubbish, then we'll just take it out. Okay, I'll have a look. Let's cut that, pull through. It's a bit of a gap, but I can actually sew that closed, I'm not worried. Let's see, oh yeah, it's okay. Right, so, you know, it's got a bit of stretch in it, so I could, I think I would still sew that together like this. Oops, sorry, sew that like that. It looks so funny, it looks like it's some Spear's nose, doesn't it? Anyway, okay, yeah, I think what I'll do, I'll stitch it later. Let's go back into the top. If you can imagine, if I put in that there to there, that's where I'm gonna stitch it all down there. So I'm gonna hold it together like that a minute, and I'm gonna just bridge it to the other side. And I'm only gonna use the middle colour green. Okay. So let's just add in that colour green. Chain one, yarn over, I'm going to go straight into a double crochet. Okay, I'm going to do another double crochet. Whoops. And then I'm going to attach it to the side there. And then I can just sew that hole then together. Marvellous, there we go. Hang on. Oops. Pull it through if you can. I can't. Ah, got it, right. Okay, take that out. So, that's how it's looking so far. I'm going to put my thumb over there because it just looks weird. There, that looks alright. So I'll leave that there a minute because that's easy to sew. We can do that in a minute. Let's try and what I'll do is what I want to do is bring the nose down just a bit so that we can just finish this eye section off. So we can do the underneath of that eye, but I want it to stop against the bridge of the nose. So we need to turn this way. Hang on. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to stick with this colour yarn. Add it. Let's put the hook in by there. Pull it through. Okay, so what we want to do is chain 3, like so, yarn over, double crochet in the next, yarn over, double crochet in the next. Okay, I'm just going to check it against my picture. What I want to do now is chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to slip stitch into the green here, like so, like that. Cut it, pull through, right, that's looking a bit better. I might do something similar again. So where we did the chain 3, let's pop in another row with the same colour, like so. Put it in. This time chain 1, then yarn over and do a double crochet in the next, and another double crochet in the next. Let me just double check again. And what I want to do is chain 1 and then single crochet down the side of the stem of the last stitch, like so. That was 2 single crochets, and then I can where I did the chain 3, I don't know, I think it's the chain 2 of that chain 3, I will slip stitch into there to finish it off. Yeah, let's just see what that looks like. Pull it through. Hang on, oops, oh dear. Pull through. Oh my goodness. Third time's the charm. No, it's not. Oh my goodness, get in. Right, hang on. Ugh. Oh, I keep pulling through just one little. Okay. Oh, finally. Right, there. Okay. So now it's starting to look like the bridge of a nose. Oops. Oh, I hope that was in camera. Okay, so what I want to do is this section here of the drawing, okay? And I think it's going to need to be a different colour green, otherwise it's going to look weird. And the green is going to be the dark colour, the darkest green. Okay, so the best way to go about this, I am not too sure. I'm just going to go with it. But let me just grab, I have to stand up for this to show you properly, so I can see that it's in camera. Right, so let's add it there. Okay, that's where I'm going to add it, that dark green. Okay, chain 1, and in the next one do your single crochet and do another single crochet in the next, and then what I want you to do half double crochet, or double crochet, I think. Let's do a double crochet actually into that one. Right, and then let's just gauge it. Oh, one more. Let's just do one more. Another double crochet, I think, into there. Yeah, so let's see. Double crochet, and then what we can do is in the back loop of the red, like that, I'm gonna slip stitch it to bring those two edges together, and again we can sew that later. Ooh, scary. Okay, I'll leave a little bit of yarn just to use that to sew. Oop, there we go. And then let's pull through like this. So there we go. Right, yeah, that's cool. Let's sew all those bits together. Okay, let's have a look. Right, I did leave long enough yarn, didn't I? Yeah, there. So I'm going to use this. If I can get it through my darning needle, that'll do. And I'm just going to sew this together. Okay, keep it going. Oops. Just try and tuck some of the back. There we are. And then just this bit as well, where we connected it. Oop. There we go. So that's sewn by there, and then you could sew the eye. This doesn't seem to need it just yet, but there we go. Right, marvelous. Okay, so that's the eye so far. Now, what we can do is use the dark green to make it protrude a bit more. Okay, so let's add the green in by there. There we are. Right, so chain one just to get us going. Right, yarn over and let's do a double crochet in the next, and again double crochet in the next, double crochet in the next. I skipped one then, didn't I? Yeah, but it's fine. I skipped a stitch then, and then single in the next. Okay, another single, and I think I'll just slip stitch into the next there. It's a bit loose because I haven't knotted the back on that, which I'll do now. Pull through to the back. I'm just going to knot where those greens are because they're being a pain. Okay, there we go. Okay, just to finish this portrait off, I want to sew this section to there, because we could just do a little row of black surface stitch. Okay, so let's just, actually we can just use let me just cut that. I must have knotted it somewhere there. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just sew it together, but I'm going to just use my hook to stitch it like so. It's kind of like a surface stitch really, isn't it? Bring it back down. Just going to use that. Just feels easier. It's only a couple of stitches. Let's have a look. And yeah, I'll just stick another one in by here. I mean, you can just use your darning needle, it's fine, but I'm being lazy. Yeah, that's fine. Bring that around there. Now, so I've just, pulled that together. Now, let's just do a black surface stitch to line the underneath of that eye. And I think we can I think I'll call it a day on this mini tutorial. When I have more time, which will be in the new year, I will do more tutorials that will actually go into doing the full face with a lot more detail. So yeah, just stay tuned. Or if there's anybody that you'd like me to crochet, like a celebrity or some iconic person, yeah, just yeah, I'm happy to take your suggestions. There we go. And I'm just going to slip stitch it there to finish. So that's it for this tutorial. I know it was short and perhaps it feels a bit unfinished, but I have to crack on with it now to finish it. So I will share the results with you, but feel free to improvise and finish it yourself in either in the similar way to my one, or yeah, you could pop it on a piece of paper and you can draw how you envision the face to look. So yeah, if you do that, I'd love to see the results. And yeah, that's it for now. Thanks very much. Bye.